On September 11th, I was heading to my office, and as I entered that North Tower that morning, I turned to the right, and suddenly, it felt as if the 110-story tower had imperceptibly jumped. It was punctuated by a loud, piercing, whistling sound. 90 floors above me, the first jet plane had been crashed into the building, cutting through its central core. The jet fuel, which had exploded through the elevator banks, 3 of which had a direct path to the lobby, came pummeling down. And a moment later, I was enveloped in flames, 1,000-degree heat, and everything and everyone in its path was in flames as well. The blast had an amazing power and backdraft that continued to pull me into the fire. I was spun around, my voice was powerless, I could not breathe, I could not speak. The pain was unimaginable, the burn's grip was crushing. My hands were so badly burned, they were 2 mitts at the end of my arms. I realized that this was my moment and my choice. I could keep fighting, or I could surrender, and I decided to live. And I knew that my only shot was across 6 lanes of highway where they had recently laid a narrow strip of grass. Everything else was cement and macadam. All I could think of as I began to run across that highway, which seemed to last forever, was my son, who I screamed to. I can't leave you now. I won't leave you now. I haven't had you long enough. I reached the grass, dropped and rolled, and at last was able to extinguish the flames. And through the all-consuming pain, improbably, I looked up and I saw the second plane hit. Body soon came crashing to the ground. I would be conscious for another 5 agonizing hours until slightly after 2 p.m. that afternoon I was intubated and put into an induced coma. I knew that morning that I was not going to die at the side of that highway. That if I could make it through the flames, that if I could extinguish them, that if I could escape that war zone, if I could take that next breath, if I could learn to breathe again, to speak again, to walk again, to move my body again, that I would live in a body that was forever changed, but it would be a life that was there for the taking. It was mine. I survived because of will, because of faith, and because of love. All of us have been or will be wounded in some way, physical or psychologically. And though you may or will be touched by adversity, you can refuse to be held by it. Every morning you have the privilege to open your eyes. Every day you have a choice. Make it count.